Hey, what's up, biscuits? It's me, Andres Salazar. Welcome. Today, I'm excited to talk to you guys about the Velvet Underground. I bought this at Amoeba Records. I was gonna say Amazon. What you talking about? I bought this at Amoeba Records. I got my little Mr. Rogers jacket. This is becoming. And I thought, you know what? Let us talk about this because I know of the Velvet Underground. I have listened to the iconic, Andy Warhol album, but that's it. So I bought this. It's 25 bucks. It's their whole discography. It's 5 CDs. It's the whole package. I thought, let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. So I spent all day today listening to this. So here's my thoughts. We're going to rank them best to worst. We're going to do all that kind of fun stuff and just break this down. So first off, I have to show you. This does have a little peel guy. So check this out. Check that out. What? That's cool. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to take the whole thing off, okay? This is really fun. This is what's nice about this package is it's got all the discs, which has all the songs that are on the CDs, plus a bunch of demos on these CDs as well. So these are like the remastered, re-envisioned discs for all these. So let's open this bad boy up. It comes with a lovely little booklet, and because I listen to music all day, I did not have time to read this yet. But this is a nice little handsome feller. What is this? 80 pages. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually will be nice to read. This is really nice. This is nice production. Really nice. Yeah. There's Nico, of course. Critical in the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read this. So I gotta put that on the read pile. Let's go through these. So inside here there are 5 CDs, as you can see, and each one has some goodies on here, and it shows you what you got. So the first one, this is demos. So this is demos for Venus and Fur, Prominent Men, Heroin, Waiting for the Man, Wrap Your Troubles in Dreams, All Tomorrow's Parties. So the big songs. What's interesting though is these are all clock at 15 minutes. This is an hour or more of music just of them doing take after take after take. So while I listen to this, I would say this is for the hardcore who are into recording. Maybe they're a musician themselves. They want to kind of see different takes and get different ideas of what they're up to. Cool, but for the diehard, really nice to have this in this package, for sure. The second CD, which is the big one, which is I mentioned before, the Andy Warhol Banana, the self-titled album. Maybe I should back up just a minute. The Velvet Underground really are pioneers in psychedelia, psychedelic kind of music. Goth comes from them. I mean, we talked before about the Doors. Some goth bands kind of use the Doors as a lineage. Dude, there would be no Bauhaus and Susie and the Banshee and all that stuff without Nico, without these guys. The level of experimentation and trying stuff, what is rock? They really pushed what is rock? What is rock and roll? Can you use just dissonant chords? Can you use noise? Can you use instruments like a sitar and things that haven't been done? Well, the Beatles were doing it at the same time. You got to remember, this is around the same time as Sgt. Pepper and Jimi Hendrix and the Doors and all that stuff. And so these guys this was it. This album particularly with Nico, Lou Reed, writing all the songs. Nico having this beautiful, kind of like a monotone drone, kind of like, a darker voice. And it's just creepy as all crud. And it's good, though. It just like fills. It's pretty brilliant. Now, and this album particularly has all the hits. This is the one that when you start your vinyl collection, you get this one. These are the songs that that are on all the soundtracks that we've heard forever. It took me probably twice to really get it, though. I'll be honest. The first time I was like, okay, yeah, there's a couple songs I know from like Oliver Stone films, but that was it. And then I listened to it a second time, like, oh, I see what they're doing. Like, I get it now. All Tomorrow's Parties is great with Nico. Again, I mentioned that kind of monotone voice. Sunday Morning. I'm Waiting for the Man is great because I'm assuming it's drugs. He's waiting for like a drug dealer. Maybe he's waiting for the angel of death. But he says my man. But the song is The Man. I always found that interesting. I'm waiting for the man. It's the name of the song. But he's always saying, I'm waiting for my man. I don't know. I thought that was cool. Venus and Furs is the quintessential psychedelic song. It's just like da 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 da. It's just, and there's like this. Is that a sitar? What's in there? Comment below. Hook me up. Let me know what that is. It's just so iconic. Ring 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 ring. It's just badass. Heroin is this dark, noisy, and then you have this tempo change, and this acceleration, which is so good. There She Goes Again is funny because that's almost like a bird song. That is like, with the background singers, that's the kind of song that the executives really wanted them to make, which we'll get to in a later disc. But yeah, that's that kind of stuff. Black Angel's Death Song is super eerie and kind of gothic, with this really kind of interesting violin. European Sun has these moments of noise, have this chaotic sound. Again, you think of like electronica and all these kind of noise stuff that we're using now. It's like it goes back to like 68. It's crazy the way it's doing that. It's amazing. It's not that every song, each one of these is great. But there's so many, even Run, 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 they're just, it's a badass album. And what's nice about the CD, it does have Melody Laughter Live. It's got It Was a Pleasure Then, Chelsea Girls. It also has All Tomorrow's Parties, another version of that, a mono version. So nice CD. Really dug that a lot. Number 3 is White Light, White Heat. And now Nico's off the band. She goes off on her own. She does a couple albums. One's called Chelsea Girl, and I can't remember what the other one is called. And so now it's just Lou Reed and the rest of them. The rest of them being John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Maureen Tucker, I should say. The Gift. The Gift was the song that I really thought was interesting. And it reminds me of kind of King Missile, the song Detachable Penis, in that it tells a story and he's kind of this narration. And then there's this music behind. It's like kind of background music to his narration. I thought that was really kind of neat in that song. Here She Comes Now is a great, that one's actually, I think I heard that first Nirvana. That was like a Nirvana cover. But it builds. I love the way that song builds a lot too. I didn't care for Sister Ray so much, but this is good. But it's not that first one. You know what I mean? It's not. You wouldn't like say, "Oh, I gotta have that freaking white light, white heat." Next up, disc 4 is just self-titled "The Velvet Underground" again. And I don't know why they did that twice. Maybe someone could break that down to me. There's nothing here that really, I mean, Candy Says is fine. Jesus is kind of an interesting song. That one's interesting. Beginning to See the Light is interesting. Oh, Mystery Murder I liked. Again, experimenting with sound, experimenting with narration, and it's a long song. It's almost 9 minutes, and I like that. That's like kind of like the end for them, perhaps, like the Doors song. This one might be their weakest, maybe, perhaps. Then the last one, Loaded. Interesting story about this one. This is when they left their small label and they went to, it wasn't Polygram, Capitol, or was it Capitol? Let me know. They went to a bigger record company, and basically they wanted it to be loaded with hits. That was the command. Put some freaking hits on this mother, right? And so they do it. This has happy songs. This has songs like Who Loves the Sun, Sweet Jane, but then you have like great rock songs like Rock and Roll and Head Up High. I mean, this actually is this is good. I like this one a lot. And the word was that, like, yeah, they could have been doing this the whole time, because they made these hits. These hit the radio more, So I like this one. If I'm going to rank them, if I'm going to rank these albums, you have to give it up to you have to give it up to Nico. That's got to be number one. And I'm going to say Loaded is next. And after Loaded, it would be kind of a toss-up, but I would say White Light, White Heat, and then last would be The Velvet Underground. This is such a great package, though. With these 5 discs and that book, you've got everything. You've got all these demos. Each of these has like a bunch of demos. You've got all their studio sessions. You've got all their songs. You've got the whole freaking package all here. And that's pretty cool. So I give this a hearty, I'm giving a 4.5 biscuits because it's the whole freaking caboodle. It's everything. So the band, so 4.5 biscuits for this package. That's what this is. This is brilliantly done. As far as them themselves, I don't know. It's good. There's some great ones. I definitely would say this album here is a 4.5. It's stellar. What are you gonna say, right? If not a 5 biscuits. So there you go. That's my take on this wonderful CD. If you can find this somewhere, probably on eBay or something. It says here it's out of print, but it was on Amoeba cheap, so you never know. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Subscribe, check the like button, send it to your friend, and check out what's coming up next with the bell icon. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out.